Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith. Let's go. Welcome to today's session. Today's session. Jay Z just took over the summer. Let me say that once again. Jay Z just took over the summer, and a lot of Drake fans are upset and pissed off. Let's rock to these few videos I have for you guys. Let's go, man.
Yes, took over Yankee Stadium tonight. The Brooklyn rapper kicked off the first of three highly anticipated shows celebrating 3 decades of music. Andrew Ramos is there and spoke to fans, some who traveled very far to see history.
The Rock was indeed the building. Jay-Z hit the stage to a sold-out crowd at Yankee Stadium Friday night, kicking off a historic 3-night run, celebrating a career that most would agree reshaped the global entertainment landscape. On the first night of the concert series, the Brooklyn rapper commemorated the 30th anniversary of his legendary debut album, Reasonable Doubt, performing cut for cut.
To see a full album that's as classic as Reasonable Doubt is, no-brainer.
Marcus Bruni was just 9 years old when Reasonable Doubt dropped. Jay-Z has been a fixture in his life ever since. Don't believe me? Check out the ink.
I got the Rockefeller logo. I got the Duce logo right here. I got the Roc Nation right here. If I was to ever meet Jay-Z for my birthday, just have a conversation with him, I think that would be the best gift of my life.
For fans like Bryson Summerlin, who traveled from North Carolina to catch the show, Jay's impact goes far beyond music.
He make other artists think differently, other than going into the booth and just making an album, how to market yourself better.
Jay-Z kind of set the way we dressed for a moment. This album, the way we talk.
And Jay-Z is so diverse. I mean, you look around, you see so many different shades. He's bringing everyone together for a good cause.
The cause was certainly a historic one, where Jay-Z brought out some very special guests.
With night one now in the
So this is night one. Hold up. I'm still waiting on Drake to do a stadium. Hey Drake, do one stadium. After you get out your UMG lawsuit. You big dummy. I'm just saying, man.
And a lot of people are spiraling and asking a lot of questions about H to the Izzo. We are following your clicks and your curiosity, and it looks like you all want to know about Jay-Z taking over Yankee Stadium this weekend and what to know about what it takes to produce mega hits. So let's break it all down. We've got Justin Tinsley up first, and then the one and the only Hit Boy. But let's start with what's going to be a huge weekend for Hove and his fans. ESPN's Anscape senior culture reporter, my boy Justin Tinsley, is all over this. So Justin, a lot to talk about here. Of course, tonight marks night one of Jay-Z's 3-night concert residency at Yankee Stadium, and he's commemorating the 30th anniversary of his debut album, Reasonable Doubt, one of the greats, if not the greatest album in hip-hop of all time. Last year, the album was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. So what does that achievement alone say about what's coming tonight?
I mean, when you look at Jay-Z and you look at the story of Reasonable Doubt, that's so much of a story about the story of hip hop as well. Because if you go back to 1996, Jay is not 2026 Jay. He tells this story often, and even people closely associated with the album, even Dame Dash, who Jay and Dame don't really see eye to eye anymore right now. They talk about how the industry did not bank on them and believe in them. So they poured all of their resources, everything they had with them into this album. So when you listen to Reasonable Doubt, it's not just a great lyrical exercise. This is an all or nothing type album where guys really bet on themselves and bet on their talents and bet on their futures. So when you hear it in Yankee Stadium tonight, understand the history and understand the landmark behind that album.
It is really going to be monumental. So in past interviews, and you kind of pointed this out as well, he said that he chose the album title because he said that he felt like he was putting himself and his music on trial for the judge or to the judge. Listeners would doubt his skills until they heard the final product. And now 30 years later, what is the cultural significance of an album concept like that? People aren't making albums anymore. What did B say? What did his wife say?
Yeah, look, when you look at it like this, right? When you look at it like this, all of Jay's peers, or if not most of them, they're not really recording music anymore. Unfortunately, some of them have passed. Jay got an opportunity to see his career evolve, to see himself evolve as a man, as a thinker, as an artist, as an MC. This is a testament to just the gift of life. Because, you know, we see one of his best friends in the world, one of his closest friends, the notorious B.I.G., was murdered when he was 24 years old. He only had 2 albums to his name. He never got a chance to promote his second album, Life After Death. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, we're looking at him. He is a guy who not only changed the scope of hip hop, but the scope of business in America and understanding what is possible. Whether you're a fan or whether you're not, his story is as American as it can possibly be. So when you hear the music, you really have to understand the lessons that are just beyond just the lyrics or the beats that are being played. This is a man who pulled himself up from Brooklyn, Marcy Projects, went through hell and high water to make it into the music industry, and then went through even more hell and high water to become the icon that he is today.
All right, Justin, I'm going to put you on the spot here, and it's a running debate here in our newsroom. Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt? You got to pick one.
Oh, I'm going to always go Blueprint. I was 16 years old when that album came out. I was in high school, and look, I'm going
to say Reasonable Doubt.
Be there tomorrow for the Blueprint show, and when I hear Never Change, or when I hear Song Cry, when I hear Girls, Girls, Girls within a Yankee Stadium atmosphere, I may drop a single thug tear. I'm not going to even lie to you. It's going to be that type of experience.
And I'm going to be dropping a thug tear because I won't be there. Super jealous, my friend. Have the best time. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's bring in Grammy Award-winning artist and producer Hit Boy on his long-standing career producing mega hits, and his latest project, Success is a Dirty Word. Hit Boy, it is so great to have you. I feel like I need an air horn. I mean, this is hip-hop royalty right here. Let's talk about your latest project. We understand that you used AI to build an application to sell your album directly to fans. Like, in the streaming era of music, and of course there's been a lot of talk about the use of AI. Is it good or is it bad? But why make the decision to do this?
Just to, push it forward. And, me personally, I was in a long publishing deal for 18 years of my life. So this is a freeing thing for me, just to be able to, see, who's really rocking with me on the music side, kind of like a Nipsey Hussle Proud to Pay situation, like just really seeing who down with, my movement.
Yeah, and a lot of people are rocking with you, Hit Boy. Been rocking with you. We understand that fans can pay whatever they want for your new project.
Man, I actually got the device right here. You know what I mean? I built this with my boy JAY-Z, MP, and Connor. So basically, if you see me in person, it's like selling a mixtape CD back in the day. It's like $5, $15, $25, or pay what you want from $1 to $1,000. I've had people pay $600, $500. So, and then if you can't get to me in person, you can get it on hit-boy.ai. You know what I mean? Just rock with Hit, man. That's what we on.
Yeah, you're bringing us back to the mixtape era. With that said, what kind of music can we expect on this project?
Man, futuristic, new pockets, updated West Coast swag, you know what I mean? Just like, I'm just trying to push the sonics forward.
And you have been the architect of what we know as modern hip-hop. We also know that you've collaborated with Jay-Z, and one of your first released songs was a song with him and also formerly with Ye, who we know as Kanye West.
Right.
The hit had something to do with Paris and maybe a word that I can't say on national television.
We're going to call it Ends in Paris for this segment.
Yes, not for this segment, But what's your biggest takeaway from working with arguably like the two greatest, Hov and Ye?
Man, you got to push yourself, if you want to be great. It's not going to just be like bare bones. You got to put your all in, and you got to think about the whole game plan, from the way you present yourself. It's beyond just the music. That's something that I had confused. I just thought it was just, you be dope at music and you win. It's like, no, if you really want to win, you got to be precise and know who you want to be, know how to present yourself.
Yeah, the business aspect, you've talked about that being important as well. To that end, you said that Jay-Z helped secure your independence from that 18-year publishing deal with Universal Music. So was it his influence or his personal insights? What stuck with you more?
It's all the above, shout Hov, shout Dez, man. They really, came in and just kind of freed me, you know what I mean? I felt like there was a point where I was kind of stuck, just creatively. I feel like, I was fighting more so to just figure out how to get out this deal. When I made songs like Ends in Paris and Click with Jay-Z and Kanye and Big Sean, and it's like you making these diamond records, 5 times, 6 times platinum records, and you still stuck in the deal. It just wasn't computing to me. So just to have this freedom, man, I feel like a new man. I feel like a new person.
So in other words, take the dinner with Jay-Z over the
For
500K.
sure. Yeah, because you're gonna 10x that 500, man.
Absolutely, is the knowledge. I get you. All right, with that said, it's a big weekend rather, here in New York City. JAY-Z Yankee Stadium anniversary concert tickets begins tonight, celebrating 30 years of Reasonable Doubt, 25 years of the Blueprint. What do you think that longevity and maybe the nostalgia of it all says about the current state of hip-hop and music as a whole?
You know, on the way over to the station right now, I was playing the Blueprint, and I was telling my boy, I'm like, yo, this sound like it just dropped, you know what I mean? I just let you know how just locked in he was, you know, it's a real time stamp, and it's just like, it's you could tell that's really where he was at that time.
It's such a timeless album. And with that said, a lot of folks want to know, could we see another Hit Boy collaboration with Jay-Z in the future?
Listen, man. Say the word, man. I'm ready. I got the pack.
Word.
Holla at me, for sure.
Let's get that popping for sure. Thank you so much for your time, Hit Boy. And
Appreciate
congratulations again on your album. Success is a dirty word, but in your case, it should probably be your middle name.
For sure.
Hey, shout out to Hit Boy. Jay-Z has taken over the summer, and a lot of Drake fans are mad and upset. But let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the session. I'm out of here, man.